What is cracking? What is packing? YouTube, it's your man King Howie. Before we start this off, new hat alert. Hold on. You see that? Throwback week. Mitchell, new era. Got the Aaron Rodgers signature with the 12, the real 12. Yeah. Throwback week. New hat alert. Oh. Wait a minute. We not done yet. We not done yet. Yeah. 1919. Yeah. We've been shopping. Gearing up for next week when I go see Russell Wilson versus Kyler Murray. My NFL insider keeps pumping up the damn Cardinals, so I'm gonna go out there and check them out. So let's get into these week 3 picks. Let's just start off by saying I'm picking the Packers over the Broncos at home. Moving on. Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. The Bengals are 0-2. Buffalo Bills are 2-0. I'm going to roll with the Buffalo Bills, man. The Bengals are struggling this year. A.J. Green is out. I think they don't have a running back. I think Giovanni Bernard is hurt too. The Bengals keep struggling on the road against the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills will be 3-0. Dolphins against the Cowboys. Dolphins is tanking. They let go of Minka Fitzpatrick. The quarterback, Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's being set down, and they're going to roll with good old Josh Rosen. They're going to roll with good old Josh Rosen against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are at home, so of course I'm going to go with the Cowboys. I think Zeke is going to get it done. They already said they're planning to give Zeke a huge workload this Sunday so he could get acclimated into the proper shape he's supposed to be for football season. So Cowboys, go 3-0. Next game up is the 1-1 Falcons against the 1-1 Colts. Just watching that Eagles game last week, Matt Ryan is struggling. The run game is struggling. I think Dan Quinn is on his way to getting fired. So I'm going to roll with the I don't know if this is going to be my upset pick of the week, but I'm going to roll with the Colts over the Falcons. Jacoby Brissett, he's filling in for Andrew Luck. Marlon Mack, I'm expecting him to do his thing. It's a home game for the Colts. This is a good chance for Jacoby Brissett to have the fans have faith in him and confide in him to, see that they have somewhat of a good season. So, Colts. Next game, the game of the week that everybody has been talking about, the 2-0 Ravens on the road, headed to Arrowhead Stadium to face off against the Kansas City Chiefs that are 2-0. Remember, MVP Pat Mahomes and rising, surprising superstar Lamar Jackson, Heisman Trophy winner, is going on the road to face against another up-and-coming young quarterback. This is going to be an exciting game. This game got like a huge point total. I think it's like 55 points. I'm going to go with the home team. I think Lamar Jackson is going to do his thing. I want to see a shootout, but I think Pat Mahomes is going to wind up winning this game. I think they just got more explosive players on the offensive side of the ball. LaShawn McCoy, Travis Kelce, I forget the other running back's name, Sammy Watkins. I just think they got a lot more firepower. Hardman, I think they plus Andy Reid's play calling. But I think this will be a shootout, and I do believe Lamar Jackson will step up to the challenge and make it a game. But I'm rolling with the Chiefs. Next game, we have the Raiders and the Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings. Moving on, Jets against the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots. And this might be no. This ain't gonna be my upset pick of the week. This ain't gonna be it. The Lions, the 1-0-1 Lions, who are surprisingly you know, second in the NFC North Division because they don't have a loss, are going on the road against the Eagles. Eagles got a lot of injuries, man. I don't even think Alshon Jeffrey is playing, and I don't think Deshaun Jackson is playing. So I expect us to see a lot of. I expect us to see a lot of Jordan Howard and Michael Sanders, Zach Ertz, Goddard. You know, the tight ends, and probably J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, you know, Stanford. Will he show up? He might have a game. Never know. Nelson Aguilar, will you redeem yourself for dropping that wide open pass? Will you? Next game. I'm going to roll with the Eagles. It's a home game, so I'm going to roll with the Eagles. Next game. My upset pick of the week. I'm rolling with the Cardinals to beat the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton is hurt. He is in a walking boot, still having problems with that foot injury he had. I think he got in the third preseason game. Yeah, the third preseason game he suffered a foot injury. So I'm expecting Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald and David Johnson to do their thing against the Carolina Panthers. You know, Ron Rivera and this is a good chance for Will Grier to step up and show that he could take over this team if the Panthers is willing to move on from Cam Newton. You know, Cam Newton's having a lot of problems right now. A lot of the doubters are talking. You know, a lot of critics is just coming at Cam Newton's neck. But all I can say about Cam Newton is, man, get well soon, man. You know, I would love to see you back at your MVP status, your MVP talent, you know, when you was doing your thing. But, you know, the injuries, and that's tough. But I'm going to roll with the Cardinals over the Panthers. Next game, we have the 0-2 Giants in Tampa Bay against the Buccaneers. Now, Jameis Winston has been struggling like a mofo. Hopefully, Bruce Arians can get this guy under control. I think the Buccaneers need to establish the run game. The Giants ain't shit. Eli Manning is not playing. They set him down. They bringing in Danny Dimes. But I wouldn't be shocked if Danny Dimes went out there and beat the Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked at all if that happened. I'm expecting a lot of touches from Saquon Barkley in this game. So, I'm rolling with the Buccaneers. I'm going to roll with the Buccaneers because it's a home game. So that's, you know, a pretty much good advantage. Oh, that's my baby girl texting me. Next game, the 1-1 Texans against the 1-1 Chargers. I want to roll with the Texans so bad because Phillip Rivers makes so many fucking mistakes at the wrong time, throwing interceptions and shit. But I do believe Austin Eckler will be the game changer in this game, or the X factor in this game, to help them beat the Texans. I think the Chargers defense could get to Deshaun Watson. That offensive line is terrible. They don't really have much of a run game. Their run game is Deshaun Watson. All the Chargers pretty much got to do is just make sure DeAndre Hopkins don't go ape shit on them. And watch out for Snead streaking down the field. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with the Chargers. I'm going to roll with the Chargers over the Texans. Next game, the 0-2 Steelers against the 2-0 49ers. Big Ben is hurt. He's out. Mason Rudolph is making his debut as a starter for this offense. James Conner, Juju Smith-Schuster, I mean, James Washington, these guys got to show up. Vance McDonald, these guys got to show up, man. They got to show up and help the young quarterback out. So, the 49ers, they making some noise. The 49ers are making some fucking noise. I think the 49ers are putting a lot of pressure on the other two teams that are 2-0 in the NFC West, and the emergence of Kyler Murray in that division. I think that division is going to become how it used to be when Pat Willis and it was just a defensive battle. These teams would beat each other up. And this is a home game for the 49ers. I'm going to roll with the 49ers over the Steelers, man. It's just, I think Big Ben, them losing Big Ben is going to be a major, major setback for them. Yeah, I'm going to roll with the 49ers, man. This next game, the Saints against the Seattle Shithawks. Of course, we know Drew Brees is injured with a thumb injury. Got to get surgery, out 6 to 8 weeks, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not changing my Super Bowl pick. I'm still rolling with the Saints and the Patriots. Now, Sean Payton is deciding to run with Taysom Hill and Teddy Bridgewater with this dual combination quarterback shit. We're coming up with some interesting plays that we're going to now, a lot of people are like, Teddy Bridgewater sucked, last week when they lost to the Rams. If you understand football, the game plan was meant for Drew Brees. It wasn't meant for Teddy Bridgewater. So a lot of things that Drew Brees can do, Teddy Bridgewater can't do. So they have to, adjust the game plan to, fit Teddy Bridgewater's style. So if they do their homework right and Teddy Bridgewater could come out there and give a decent performance, there won't be no need for Taysom Hill to get in the game. I hope it... When you're running with two quarterbacks, you're trying to do this new shit. I'm rolling with the Shithawks to beat the Saints at home. Yeah, Saints got it rough. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's real tough to go to the Rams and then have to go up to Seattle. That's tough, man. So I'm gonna go with the Seattle Shithawks over the Saints. Now we have the 2-0 Rams against the 1-1 Browns. The Rams are on the road. Now, the Rams started their season on a tough road trip to Carolina, and they, got out of that game on the skin of their teeth. So with this game, I think they could go into Cleveland, and I think they could go into Cleveland and win. So I'm going to roll with the Rams over the Cleveland Browns. This next game, the Chicago Bears against the Redskins. Oh, man. The Bears' offense is not up to par. Not up to par at all. Matt Nagy and his limited playbook for Mitchell Trubisky. I don't know what to say. Maybe they should establish a run game a bit more against the Redskins. The Redskins, they got kind of sort of a defense, but I think the Redskins defense is fit to match up well against the Chicago Bears offense, which ain't much. I mean, they don't even have a number one receiver over there. They don't even know who the number one running back is, let alone the mediocre skills that the quarterback have is not helping them at all either. And the play calling, the longer and longer it takes for Matt Nagy and Mitch Trubisky if they could somehow get on the same page with each other, I believe this offense can click. I believe the Bears offense will click later on. Remember, Mitch Trubisky didn't play any preseason games, so which I think he should have played, but under the coach's discretion, that didn't happen. I think once the weeks and weeks go on throughout the season, I think Mitch Trubisky will finally start to click with the other offensive players around him. But right now they're gonna have to really, really depend on that defense. You know, Case Keenum is gonna fight. He's a fighter. He's gonna put up points. He's gonna put points on the board. Defensively, I think that the Bears can stop Case Keenum, but if the offense keep going 3 and out, 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 yeah, that's going to put stress on that defense. That defense is going to get gassed and somebody going to get loose, whether it's one of the running backs for the Redskins or one of the wide receivers. I don't even know who on. I don't really know who the Redskins really got. I mean, I know they lost one of their running backs that, you know, was supposed to have a promising season, but you know, the Bears on the road. I'm gonna roll with the Redskins, man. I think the Redskins could wind up, you know, pulling this game off somehow. The Bears should have lost last week. The Bears should have lost last freaking week. Yeah, I said it. Y'all should have lost. Damn refs. But anyway, those are my picks for week 3. That's the Bears and Redskins is the Monday night game. The Rams and the Browns is a Sunday night game. What else is on here? What did I put in my notes? That's it. That's it. So with that being said, man, it's your man King Howie. Thanks for tuning in. Throwback week. I'm rolling with the Packers over the Broncos. Shout out to That's Good Sports, Brendan Perna. You are a funny ass dude. Yeah. I'm out, man. Go Pack, go.